on the men's side, the men are playing in the Gold Cup right now.
Holy crap. I watched this
Yeah,
one
dude.
yesterday.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. So, the okay. They surrender the first goal early off of a dumb penalty. The USA defender Arfsten gives up. It's just a dumb penalty. And then Costa Rica converts it. Calvo, he goes low and right with power. Freeze got a hand on it, the goalkeeper, but it just wasn't enough. And then USA gets a penalty of their own from VAR. Malik Tillman drew a penalty in the box. Yellow card. It got a yellow card on the defender in the 37th minute, but then off the post, and it led to a corner. But then it nothing really comes of that. Unfortunate. But in the 43rd minute, Diego Luna finally gets a goal for USA, and for him too. It was deflected, kind of went really careened. Really, I don't know if there's a better word for it. Just goes off the defender and into the back of the old onion bag. And then coming right out of halftime, Arfsten redeems himself. He gets a goal, just receives a clean pass and an open look at the left side, and he just goes up and away with a clinical finish. And they kept pressing the attack, but the third goal never comes. Instead, Costa Rica in the 71st minute, they get the game tying goal after an initial save at the near post. Martinez crashes the play and just finishes. Nobody on defense marked him, and that ties the game. They end up going to penalties. There is no extra time unless it's the final in the Gold Cup. They don't want to like wear these guys out too much, especially like in the earlier rounds. So if it's tied after regulation, they just go straight to the penalties. So on Costa Rica's second attempt, Freeze gets the save. Sebastian Berhalter then on USA's third attempt misses. Oh, he missed. It was
I've been
bad.
talking this kid up, man. I know his dad's something, but I've been talking this kid up over there
Yeah,
for
it was
Chicago. So
unfortunate. I think he's going to use that though, and he'll be better, all the better for it in the future. Freeze saves the fifth attempt on Calvo right down the middle too, and then Tolkien comes up and his attempt was saved. We go to sudden death.
this was
Save.
crazy.
Freeze saves it, and then Downs sends USA to the semifinals. They are playing Guatemala at 3 p.m. in St. Louis, and then Mexico versus Honduras in Santa Clara at 6 p.m. Both games are on Wednesday. So as far as stats go, USA had 19 shots, 4 of them on goal. Costa Rica had 8 shots, 4 of them on goal. It was a 64-36 possession percentage advantage, 9-2 corners advantage. Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
we're not gonna beat this like a dead horse. USA is playing with the scraps that they have left over, right?
right.
But there is some players there that could step up more. Diego Luna,
Mhm,
I'm looking at you, number one. You have to step up more. I mean,
mhm.
you
I'm
are
glad he got
the
the goal.
guy. I'm glad too, but
Yeah,
I gotta see more shots attempts from you. You got to be the aggressive one. Um,
and maybe finally seeing it go in is what breaks it
could
loose.
be, very could
Maybe
be.
sometimes you just got to see it go in, right? And like maybe something happens there. Who knows? And I hope that that's the case. I really do.
Yeah,
But if this was just a lucky break and it continues down the path of just unfortunate breaks after unfortunate breaks, because he's been like this game they generated a lot of opportunities, but just the final finish just was not there at
yeah,
all. And
it's
and that,
not.
that was an ongoing thing throughout this entire tournament so far, as the final touch is just
Yeah, I
not
look.
there, man.
Costa Rica's goalie, and I forgive me. I was trying to look up his name and I can't see it, but I mean, stick taps, goalie taps, big glove claps, whatever you want to call it. He played phenomenal. I mean, he played literally. Those penalty kicks. It was great to see. I love those. Are just one of the best moments I think that soccer can or football can bring to a fandom for guys like me. But played excellent, and Freeze, same thing. Hats off to him as well too. So they played excellent as netminders there. I just, it's Costa Rica, you know what I mean? Like they're a quality club, but USA has aspirations to be better. And if you're going to penalty kicks against Costa Rica, man, it's scary times. Just to
Yeah,
be a USA fan,
they
you know.
should have had that game wrapped up, and they
Yeah,
didn't. And then they just let Costa Rica hang around, especially when you get that second goal
yeah,
coming right out of halftime, and you kept pushing the advantage for like another half hour after that too, and it just that third goal never came. And the longer it went and the longer it didn't come, that's when I started feeling a little bit nervous. There was an opportunity, Costa Rica, like off of the crossbar, like in like the, I think it was like the 89th minute or something like that. It might have even
yes,
been stoppage
yes,
time, dude. Like it was
yeah,
really late. And if that one goes in, holy doodle, man.
yeah.
Holy
I just
doodle.
look at, and people go, oh well, when the A squad comes back, we'll be fine. Will
We
you
won't.
though? I mean,
No,
there's no
no, the hell we
chemistry.
won't.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's a little concerning. It's not a little, it's a lot concerning. I have my scale all the way to the red meter as far as panic mode goes, just because
Yeah. So
these guys aren't going to be on the roster when the A squad comes back. Is the A
yeah.
squad going to just mesh all of a sudden? No, they're not.
Yeah.
So it's not
All
like
right.
the US women's, unfortunately.
Yeah. So the only saving grace is Panama, who was probably the favorites to win this whole tournament.
Yes.
They also lost in the penalty. They ended up losing to Honduras. And that's on the other side of the bracket versus Mexico. So Mexico versus Honduras. And then Canada, the other team that could have been a problem for USA, they also lose in the penalty to Guatemala. So it's lined up perfectly for USA versus Mexico in the final. Like that's kind of like that's what's that's what the soccer gods have lined it up for it to be. They put it on a platter. Now both teams, Mexico and USA, just have to handle their business to make it happen, right? And
Do you got
here
money on Mexico fans ending that game early because they can't control themselves?
in Santa Clara,
Yeah.
I hope they don't. I really hope they don't.
Please, if you're going to attend the game, don't participate in the chants. Just
Don't
be
do
better.
that, please.
Be better.
I want Mexico to get to the final to play USA.
I do too.
Don't do that. Don't
I
do that
don't
chant. Don't
just
do the
be
chant if
better.
you're going.
Yeah, just be better. You know?
Yeah. Don't do that chant, please.